Hello everyone! In today's video we're going to talk about a very nerdy topic for jazz musicians, but I think it is a very important thing to talk about, the chords of Nica's Dream. It's important because it's a very commonly played tune in jam sessions and the chords are quite complicated and it's not everybody who transcribes them. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to show you the chords that I transcribed, the chords and also the counter lines that are important in that tune that I transcribed from two versions. So the Horace Silver and the version of the Jazz Messengers, which are probably the most famous versions, I guess. And these two versions have very similar chords. So I'm going to show you every detail except maybe the bass lines. I won't insist on that too much, but there are some specific bass lines in that tune. So if you're a bass player, I really advise you to listen to all the pedals because there's a lot of pedals in that tune and the exact notes that are played by the bass players. So let's start with that tune. We're going to go step by step and I'm going to say all the details that I transcribed and I want to share with you today in this video. So the intro. So it's minor 9 chords, E flat minor 9, D flat minor 9, B minor 9, and then F7. The only trick here in that intro is that it's a 3+3+2 rhythm, so it's 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 baba do ga do ga do ga don. Bang 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 baga do ga do ga do ga don. So rhythmically it's kind of tricky, but it's not so complicated, and it's so bang 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 baga do ga do ga do ga don. And then there are two bars of that riff. The riff is based on two chords which are the most important chords in that tune. That tune is specifically known for these two chords. So it's a B flat minor major 7, that chord, and then A flat minor major 7. A very mysterious sound. So the riff of the intro, after the intro, the riff goes like this. And then it starts. The tune starts. So you can play it like this if you want. Then it starts with the same chords, but twice slower. So and then again. There's a riff in those chords, a riff played by the saxophone player, I guess. So it's the major 7th of each chord to the major 6th. So it's and then there's a 2/5 in G flat major. So in that moment of the tune, there are some variations. In some music sheets, you will find different chords. There is no doubt about the chords. It's exactly that, and I'm going to explain you why. So it's again, and then some other chords. So twice the 2/5. 2/5 2/5. Why isn't there any doubt about that? Because there's a line that the saxophone player plays and it's which is very specifically the key notes of the 2/5 2/5. After that, the second 2/5, there's a riff which goes bum 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 like this. So it's a G flat major 7 with the 13 on the melody. Bum bum bum. It goes like this. So G flat major 7, 13, D flat 9, and then C7 sharp 9. So slowly it goes like this. very easy to play on the guitar. And then ba-ba-do-ba-do, ba-ba-do, that's the melody. There's a very specific chord you don't want to avoid or to miss at that moment. It's that chord. Ba-ba-do-da-da, then F7, ba-ba-do. So that chord is B major triad over an F, which is a specific F7 chord. It's like F7 with a flat 9, a sharp 11, and a 7th, but without any third. So ba-da-do-da-do, and the melody, the saxophone goes like this. So after that it's an F7, and then ba-ba-do. The melody goes to the 9th of the B minor major 7. So if you want to play that on the guitar, it's a bit tricky. I don't want to play it high like this, because it's the melody that goes on the second A. So what I play it like this. It's just that it's a very low sound. So if I'm alone to play, of course I will play that. But if I'm with a bass player, I will really avoid that low string. I won't play the root like this. But I want to get that minor major sound and the 9th on top. And you want to avoid playing that, because you'll get the 3rd on the top and the melody is the 9th. So yeah, that's not a great idea. So this is the best, I think. Then it goes again, second A. Let's play it again. Then B section. So it starts on the 2/4 pedal. So 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. It goes like this, and the melody goes bum bum ba da bum bum, and the chords are those chords. So it's E flat minor 7 over an A flat. So like this, but then it's a E flat half diminished. So you have that melody that's important, that you can hear in a counterline of the saxophone player. So there are, I would say, 2 ways to play it easily on the guitar. One is like this. It's not the easiest, but it's one I like. Like this, but it's a bit tricky to play. Or you can play it like this. And the other way would be this. Or maybe you can play the 4th on the top. So probably a better option. And then so the main chord of that moment is a D flat major 7. And then it goes to a B flat 7. So you can just play like this. But you can follow the bass line, which is a specific bass line. I think it's like this. So if you want to follow that, it's gonna be so G flat diminished, F minor 7, E flat minor 7, D flat major 7, and then B flat 7. So let's do it again slowly. And then it's so it goes really fast. That chord is not this. That sounds good, but it's not that chord. It's that chord. Because there is an important counterline that goes like this on that chord. So it goes like this. So you can play that chord, or maybe that chord, and the melody is the flat 9 on that specific B flat 7 chord. So let's do it again. Then so it's a E flat 7 9, and it's not a minor chord, it's a major chord. This is an A flat 7, not exactly, because the melody plays the 4th, so it's a sus chord. And you can leave the 13, which is the melody, like this. And then it resolves to D flat major, to D flat. We're gonna see. You can play bo before the resolution, but I think it's really too fast to play that chord, and it's not necessary. This is the resolution chord, D flat minor major 9. Okay, so let's do it again. Okay, that specific chord is always played like this by Horace Silver, in the version of Horace Silver, but not in the version of the Jazz Messengers. They preferred to play a major 7 chord. So on that chord, it's really up to you. I would suggest that if you play that tune in a jam session, it would probably be tricky or risky to play a minor major 7 on that moment, but maybe look at the other musicians, and if they're like, yeah, maybe they know that it's a minor major chord on that specific moment, but probably not. So yeah, it's up to you. Art Blakey chose the major 7 chord, so it's allowed. This is very like it's a chromatic 2/5, and it's a very nice cadence. It's a 2/5 in G major. Just know that this is not played in the solos. Those chords are not played in the solos, at least in the Art Blakey version, and probably Horace Silver version too. So, and this is a cadence that everybody plays during the solo, because, well, it's a really nice cadence, and I understand why everybody plays that cadence. It sounds so cool. It's chromatic 2/5. So it's up to you, but just know that Horace Silver and Art Blakey, they don't play the 2/5 during the solos. And instead they play, they probably stay on D flat major, or D flat minor major. Minor major? Minor major. And then again. On that specific moment, there's an F augmented chord. And it goes again. Okay. And there's an outro. So the chords of the outro are these chords. G flat major 7, and then it's a C7 sharp 9. Sometimes it's written C half diminished. No, it's C7 sharp 9. There is no doubt about it. And then and on that last chord, it's a B flat chord. It's played like a power chord, like this, and then it's a break for starting the solos. On the choruses, as I said, there is no, well, the 2/5 in D major is not played. Also, that cadence is kept like this. It's not a 2/5/1. It's like a 2, and then it's a minor plagal cadence. So it's half diminished 2, 2, or you can see it as a minor 4 with a 5 on the bass. But it's kept like this for the solos. And last thing, on the moment of so on that specific moment, often I think it's all in the version of All Blakey, they play a 2-5, a minor 2-5 to E flat minor, which is E flat major. Okay, now I'm gonna try to play the whole thing and sing the melody, like roughly like I did, but play the whole tune just once with the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, ba, 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 dum. Ba, ba, da, do, do. Ba, 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 da, do, do. Ba, 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 do, ba, bum. Ba, ba, do, da, do. Ba, boo, do. Bum, bum, ba, 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 do. Ba, ba, da, do, do. Di, da, di, da, do, da. Bum, bum, ba, 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 do. Ba, ba, do, da, do. Ba, ba, do. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, 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 ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 do, ba, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Ba, ba, do, bum. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, 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 ba, ba, bum. Ba, 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 do, ba, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. Ba, da, ba, do, do, de, ba, bum. Ba, 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 dum. Ba, ba, da, ba, do. Ba, 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 do, dum. Ba, 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 do. Ba, ba, do, do, do. Ba, ba, do. Ba, ba, do, do, da, do. Di, do. Da, do. Da, do. Do. Ba, ba, do, 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 dum. I hope that helps you getting a better understanding of that tune, also being aware of all those specific things in the tune that will really help you if you're in a jam session to recognize what version everybody plays, what chord everybody plays, and to adapt yourself to that. Or if you want to make sure you have the same chords with the other musicians of the jam session, but the main idea in that video is to avoid you to just pick random chords you find on internet of someone who transcribed it, but you don't know who transcribed it. So yeah, I think for those tunes with very specific colors chosen by composers, I think it's a good idea to dig into that to understand exactly what chords are played. Also, if you think there is some mistake in that video, if there's a chord you're not sure about, or maybe maybe something I missed in my transcriptions, please send me a message, an accurate message with like specific things, and not just, oh, that's not that chord, that this one, and nothing more, because this is common on YouTube, and this doesn't help me, understanding or finding the specific chord. So yeah, if you have comment, a suggestion, please tell me. I really hope that video will help you understanding that tune better, playing it better, and maybe opening a bit more your ears. See you soon in another video.